Okay, we're just going to start in a minute. Okay, so we are live on YouTube, and I think in just a minute we're going to start. Okay, we're just going to start in a minute. Yeah, I need to mute myself on YouTube. That's going to be a good idea. Perfect, right on time. So for everybody who's joining us, thank you for being here. This is Eric from Steal Your Apps, and today we're going to run through a short setup webinar with ReConvert, all the best practices and exactly how to do that. First of all, I want to apologize for two things. First, my English, I'll do my best. I know it's not perfect. And second, we're shooting this not from our studio, but from my home because, you know, coronavirus and everything. So I apologize in advance for any weird noises, dogs, everything that's going around. I apologize in advance. So first of all, if anyone have any questions, just feel free to write it down in the chat. And once we're going to be done with the demonstration of how to set up the app, we're just going to go through all the questions and answer them. Yeah, and also Ruth, my business partner, is here and she's going to answer some of your questions live. So feel free to just ask away. Ruth, can you hear us? Great, awesome. So I'm just gonna share my screen and let's get right to it. Can you guys just let me know that you can see my screen? Where's the chat here? I'm sorry, it's still new to me. Chat. Yeah, see it. All right, perfect. So I'm just gonna keep it here. Yeah, I'll get it done slowly. All right, so I just set up here a demo store so we can install ReConvert on it and start showing you how to set it up. So I'm just gonna head over to the App Store. And just click Add App. Yeah, my internet connection is kind of slow, so I apologize again. Okay, and let's just approve the charge. Since this is a demo store, it shows that this is a test charge, but don't worry about it. And let's head over to the first page. Okay, so in the first time you log into the app, you have two options, either to create a template from scratch. By the way, if anyone by any mistake don't know what ReConvert is all about, it's basically a thank you page builder, a drag and drop editor to your Shopify thank you page or order confirmation page. Customers are getting back to this page again and again and again from the transactional emails by Shopify, which means order confirmation email, shipping confirmation email, order delivery confirmation. All of these emails get the customer back to the thank you page. So it's highly important to optimize this page for conversions. And it's pretty easy to boost your sales with 5 to 10%. Some stores are even seeing like 20%, but it really depends on your store. So we're just going to show you how to set it up. So whenever you first log into the app, you can either click here to see our pre-made templates. And if you're just starting out, we recommend to just set up Conversion Monster. It's going to come built in with all our best converting widgets, which is the product recommendations, upsell, and everything. Or you can just create a template from scratch. If you need, there's also video tutorials everywhere. But I'm just going to hit the create new template because I do want to show you how to set it up from scratch. Okay, so we've created the empty template. Let's just call it demo webinar demo template. All right, hit save, and that's how we call the template. You can also edit it from here, but let's just keep it here. Again, if you need any help or you're not sure how to use the page builder itself, there's a help section here. You can scroll down and there's a video. Okay, so the thank you page itself is built from 3 sections, 4 actually. We got the right side, this part, which is on top on mobile. So everything, if you want to optimize something specifically for mobile, just make sure to place it at the top of the right side. You got the left area, which is the order confirmation and customer information. We also added a section called header, which is where you can add links to your website. And you got the general settings here. These are all the things that are not related to a specific location within the page. So if we add a pop-up or if we add order tracking widget, these are things that are not, you can't really control the location of them. So we just place them there. So let's start from the very beginning. All you have to do in order to add a widget is just select the site you want to add it in and just click add section. Now there are a lot of different things. If there's anything from this list, any widget that you find extra interesting, just let us know. But I'm just going to start with what we recommend to set up. So I'm just going to add a product upsell. By the way, all the recommended widgets are highlighted by a star sign, and I'm going to hit add. Now, the best practice, and this is, again, for most stores, it's not for everybody. You should know your own store, but this is what we found that works best across all stores from over 14,000 stores using ReConvert. These are the best practices. So as you can see, it's gonna, I don't know how to get rid of this. Can anyone teach me? Never mind, I'm just gonna quit it. All right, so this is going to show just product, again, product upsell. If you need help, there is a help video here. Go through all the settings within the product upsell. And we recommend to set it to display the most expensive product purchased, which is just going to display the same product the customer purchased, again, with additional discount. But you have a lot of other different options. You can select specific product from your store. If you do select a specific store, you're actually going to see the product images, price, and everything. Okay. But again, if you select most expensive product, you're just going to see a random image because we can't really know what product it is, but the details are going to change according to the product. Okay, and you can also set exclusion tags. If you have specific products that you don't want to display, you can tag them with whatever tag you want, and then they're not going to show up, in their case. Okay, now you can choose here the product title. If it's empty, it's going to show the product title by default. I'm just going to use something generic, again, because I don't know which product it's going to be. So I'm going to set it up to get more at 25% off. Okay, and when it comes to best practices with general discounts on the thank you page, it's very important to understand that you need to provide a big discount because your customer just completed a purchase. There's a good chance you already gave him some type of a discount. So if you want him to consider purchasing again, it needs to be a big offer. It needs to be something that he's really gonna think like he wants something. So just try to give the bigger discount you can. We recommend at least 20%, but again, the bigger, the better. And another thing you need to consider is that your CPA, your cost per acquisition, is 0 on the thank you page. You might spend some, I don't know, $10, $20 to get this purchase from Google or from Facebook or whatever. But right now you can afford a bigger discount because your CPA doesn't count for these extra orders. So you can afford a bigger discount. Never mind. Let's just keep going. Guys, any questions so far? Just where's the chat? Okay, nothing for now. Just feel free to shoot up and Ruth can answer you during the setup as well. So I'm just gonna write something like get more at 25% off. You can control the location of the product title. I'm just gonna go through it. You can also display product description. And if you just, if you keep it empty, it's going to withdraw the product description as it is, but you can write something more customizable in case you want that. Secondary images, I'm going to set it up as a slideshow, so it's going to display multiple product images. I'm going to hide the vendor. And perfect. We're going to offer an automatic discount of 20%. And you can also, 25, was it? 25%. And you can also give the coupon a name. I'm going to say thank you 25. That's what the customer is going to see at checkout. And I'm also going to apply free shipping, and going to do it this way. All right, perfect. All right, now about the prices, we recommend to keep these two, the display product compared to price, which is the original compared to price in Shopify, and the display, the product price, including the discount. So let's say a product is on your store $20 and the compared to price is $40 in Shopify, and we're giving away 25% off. The price here is going to be 15%. So we're going to calculate the price and show that on the thank you page. So it's going to be, there's going to be more likely to convert. Okay, and in the button, let's just do something like get it now, 25% off. This is the buy now button. Yeah, and another thing, by the way, we automatically withdraw all the colors, font, typography, everything from your store, so you don't have to redesign most of the things. It should work automatically. Okay, so we added the product upsell. Let's add another widget. So again, this is on mobile, it's going to be on the top and it's going to convert like crazy. Now on the left side, we do recommend adding 2 different type of widgets at least. So product recommendations, this is going to offer multiple products to the customer. Yeah, and here you can use any of the integrations we have with different apps. You can select a specific collection if you think that one is going to be more likely to convert, or you can just use Shopify recommendations. And this is what I'm going to do in this case. You can also choose to hide products that are in the order if you don't want to display the same products again. I don't recommend doing that, but you can do that. And then you have a loader text. I'm just going to go through it. Let's just say recommended for you. I apologize if I have any spelling mistakes. All right. Perfect. Show price in dropdown, recommended. I'm going to hide vendors, and let's set it up to show 3 in a row. All right. And let's also set this one up for recommended for you with a discount. Let's set it up with like 15% off. And you can also choose to apply it only on products with a minimum price. So let's say you have products that are very expensive and you only want to apply this discount for products that are more than $200 or something like that. I know that a lot of merchants that selling high ticket items are interested in that, and let's apply free shipping on that as well. Okay, and I'm going to hide the quick view. No, not the quick view. I'm going to hide the view all button. And I'm going to keep it this way. It's going to be nice. Perfect. Okay, now 2 other widgets that we want to add to the left area is a birthday collector widget. Now, this is one of the coolest widgets we have in our app. It lets the customer give you his birthday, and you can later on use it to send him promotional stuff like emails, SMS, or anything else to get him back to your store. And this is, I think, a lot of stores just don't do anything like that. And I think they're missing out on a great opportunity for retention, because most of the retention efforts by e-commerce stores are usually in the month following the purchase. And the beautiful thing about the birthday, you can get back like a few months after that and offer him a special discount. So I think that's something that every store should do. And we also integrate it with Klaviyo, MailChimp. You can also export the birthday later, and you can also use it with SMS bump. So we have a lot of integrations, a lot of cool stuff you can do with it. So I'm just going to keep it as it is, but you can, again, customize everything according to what you want. Yeah, I'm just going to keep it this way. By the way, another important thing to know about the birthday widget collector, once a customer submitted his birthday, is not going to see this widget again. So let's say he's going to make another purchase a week later, it's not going to show up. So it's very good to have it there. It's going to only show until the customer submitted. And let's add another widget for social sharing. So social sharing, yeah, here it is. So that's just going to allow customers to share their order on social media. You can also incentivize their friends with additional discount, and you can control how you want it to look. I'm just going to keep it, I think, with round edge. I love this one. All right, and I'm gonna move Google Plus because no one ever uses that. Perfect, and let's just put it here between the customer, the order confirmation and the customer information. Perfect. Okay, so these are pretty much the things that I'm gonna add to the page builder, but there's a lot of other things you can do. Again, there you can add videos, you can add specific message, you can do whatever you want from it. And each widget, again, have his own video explanation at the top. Just go inside the widget and you can do it from there. What about the pop-up? Yeah, I'm getting there, just a second. All right, so these are the converting widgets we recommend, but the most converting widget in the app is in the general settings. Actually, it's the pop-up with timer. So that's just going to show a pop-up to the customer with a time-sensitive offer that's going to allow him to just make another purchase. So it just worked. Again, sorry, my English kind of got stuck out, but you just need to click here to enable it. And we highly recommend to set it up on every impression. This way, the customer is going to get a new option to take the offer every time he comes back to the thank you page. So let's just do one-time offer. And let's do for the next 30% off everything. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And here, I think we can add. 1 second. Perfect. So something like that. Again, my internet connection is kind of slow. All right, perfect. So we got it. And then a few other things. You got the pop-up delay. This is how long it's going to take until the pop-up actually shows up, but it's also going to show up in case of exit intent. So the customer, if he's going to leave the thank you page, is going to appear. And you can also redirect the customer to a specific page if you like. Again, if not, by default, it's just going to go to the thank you page. You can also open it in a new window. However, it's highly unrecommended because certain specific web browsers, including Chrome, are just blocking this and treating this as a intrusive pop-up. So I recommend opening it, the redirect URL in the same page. Now, another important note, this is the timer. This is where you can set up how long the customer is going to have for the offer. Now, this timer is real. Whenever the timer expires, the discount expires as well. So make sure you don't put like 5 minutes because the customer is not going to be able to actually go through the checkout again. Okay, so 20 minutes is the minimum. If you have store with customizable products where they have to upload images or customize anything, at least 30 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to keep it at 20. And let's just give it an automatic discount of 30%. Perfect. Now, the maybe later button, let's just make it a little bit more. Yeah, let's keep it this way. Shop now. And now we have the bottom bar. So the bottom bar is basically what happens, what we find out that happens is a lot of the times after the customer completed the purchase, he wants to go through the order details before he's going to check out on additional offers. So it's going to click the maybe later button. And whenever he clicks the maybe later button, we're just going to show him this. I think for some reason, everything pops because of the screen sharing, but there's going to be, yeah, it keeps scrolling up. It's going to show this bottom bar right here at the bottom. I'm going to show you on a live thank you page where he's going to keep seeing the discount. He's going to keep seeing the timer, and he's still going to have the call to action. The button was going to redirect him to the actual sales page. Yeah, so that's an awesome thing, and you can customize it in here. Okay, so we've added the pop-up with timer. You can also have an option to collect product comments, we call it. It's going to be beneath each product, and it's going to ask the customer one question about each product he bought. It can be something like, why did you buy this product? Or who did you bought it for, and then you can start collecting data from the customers about the journey they went through, and you can learn their language and use it on your, you know, I don't know, marketing efforts or advertising or whatever you need. Another thing that is highly recommended is the order tracking widget. So this is where we embed an order tracking widget from 17Track to your thank you page. And this is great. This is one of our most favorite widgets. It's only going to show up if there's a tracking number exist on the order. If not, it's just going to be hidden. And that's great. Just letting you know, guys, that this comes with a cost actually. Because it's because we're embedding what's the name of it? Damn it, I forgot the name. We're embedding the code from yeah, I think Ruth's trying to help me here. Yeah, we're embedding an iframe from 17Track. We can't control the content, and sometimes there might be ads in it. You don't have to worry about it that much. I'll show you how it looks like in a second. All right. So with the social icons, all right, so with the questions we have so far. So with the social icons, we can't change the color, but if you want to link to your private social networks, you can do that. So if you don't want to do social sharing, if you just want to add a link to your social profiles, you can control the color this way. You just need to upload your custom icon and give it a link. Okay, so that's something you can do. With so about all the incentives, the thing is, and this is something we learn over and over again. I would show you examples from other stores, but we can't do that for privacy reasons. So each customers tend to work, they think in a different way. So what's usually going to happen, they're going to see the pop-up, some of them are going to go with the pop-up, some of them won't, and then they're going to see the upsell, and then they're going to decide if they want to go with the upsell or not. And in case nothing worked for them, they can go scroll all the way to the bottom and see some product recommendations, and a lot of them will purchase these recommendations. So we do recommend adding multiple widgets to your thank you page, and you can customize it more in the future. I can show you that later. But from what we've seen, if you have multiple widgets, all of them converts in their own rate. Usually the pop-up with timer converts like 10 times better than the other widgets. Again, if you use all of them together. If you use only one of the other, it probably tends to convert more. Then the product upsell is showing the same product purchased converts second best. It can get up to like 5% conversion. Again, I don't want to say like it really depends on the store and the offer you offer, but it converts really well. And then the rest of the widget, you can also add a reorder widget, which duplicates the exact same order with a single click. So that's if customers tend to either order from you multiple times or purchase big orders with multiple items, then it also might be a good idea. But again, you need to know your own store. All right, perfect. Let's move on. So I think this template is pretty much ready. These are the best practices. By the way, if you need any help, we have support available almost 24/7. So we have like, I think 8 hours a week when we don't have support. You can always just click the chat, and Konstantin, Vova, or Anton are going to be very happy to help you. We're trying to do some support as well. So if you need anything, we're there to help you. And we can also set it up for you. So if you want us to set it up for you, just ask from the support. We'll be more than happy to help you with that. And by the way, everything is fully mobile optimized, so you can see how it looks like on mobile. And yeah, usually it looks great. I don't know why. I think it's the screen sharing. It keeps scrolling up. I don't know. Never mind. So I'm just going to hit save. And now I'm going to show you how it looks on a real thank you page and how to actually enable the app. Okay, so we are done with the initial setup. I'm just going to click here to enable the app. There is no need to insert any code anywhere. Just click here, and the app is ready. Now, if you want to make our day, leave us a review on the App Store. It's hard to get those, and we are really working hard on providing excellent support. So if you like the app or getting results, we'll be very happy if you do that. Now, if you scroll down, you're going to see some analytics from the app. It's still empty because we didn't do anything. You're going to see how many revenue was generated, how many orders, the ROI, and as long as you're not paying, it's going to be infinity. Yeah. And by the way, if anyone has any questions about pricing, ask away. The app is completely free. If you have less than 50 orders a month, you get 30 days free trial. And usually the ROI for the app, besides that, is in thousands of percentages. We're really trying to do the most, get the most out of the thank you page. So this is what you're going to see here. Let's talk about how to view a real thank you page. So I'm just going to head over to orders. Let me just close this. Go to any order. By the way, yeah, in order to view your thank you page, you don't need to create a test order. You can just go to your active orders and just click on more actions and then view order status page. Now, another important thing is that if the order came from a draft order, the thank you page is not going to be showing up. So make sure that it's an order that came from online store. All right, internet connection not with us. Give it a second. Perfect. So everything load. You can see we have we've set up the upsell to display the same product purchased, and we have the pop-up with timer. I'm going to hit maybe later and just notice the bottom bar here. Okay. So you see your code. Wait, let me. How do I remove that? I don't know how to remove that. Never mind. So you can see that the bottom bar still shows up, and I can still go to the same page, and I can close the bottom bar. So I can do either or both. I can insert my thank you page, my birthday, and it's going to say thank you. And now if I'm going to refresh the page, I'm not going to see the birthday thing again. You can purchase multiple products. And what we've created, by the way, this is a demo store, and we don't really have, we just have one product or two products. So this is why it doesn't show any product. It should show three. Again, this is just a demo store we created for the sake of the demo. So if I'm gonna, what we've done, by the way, in order to increase conversions is we, in the background, if someone goes for the upsell, we just create a draft order in the background and pre-fill all the customer data. So the only thing he has to do in order to complete the purchase is just insert the payment information again. So he doesn't have to use address or shipping or anything like that. If I'm just going to click buy now, we are generating the order in the background and send the customer directly to the payment page. So that's really increasing the conversion rate. Okay, so you see this is the thank you discount that we've set up, and I just need to click complete order. Everything is ready for the customer. So I think this is pretty much it for the demo. Guys, any questions so far? Like anything you want to ask? It's a great time. Anyone? Ruth, anything you think I forgot we should mention? Okay, seems like birthday integrations. Okay, nice. So let's talk a little bit about integrations and what we offer in general in ReConvert in terms of integration. So I'm just going to head over back to the app. So if you head over to settings and then general settings, you're going to scroll down a little bit and you're going to see birthday integration list. So you can select any of these. These are all the apps we're integrated with. If you select an app like SMS Bump, Toby, or SMS notifications, these are apps that we have directly integrated with. So with one click, it's going to let you know if the app is installed or not. So if you're using SMS Bump and the app is already installed, you're just going to see that it's synced, and then you need to set it up from SMS Bump side. And if you use Klaviyo, for example, which I know most Shopify merchants use, then you just need to insert here your public API, which is this short API, not the long ones. So make sure that you read the instructions and follow them. And then it's going to update the birthday directly to Klaviyo, and you can create birthday sequences. They convert very well, so highly recommended. There's also a way to integrate reviews apps. So if you're using one of these, Judge Me, Looks, Review, or Stamp.io, you can use these. It's not doing anything crazy, but it's just going to display the product reviews, if you have them, beneath the product. So let's say that you have, wait, I need to go back. So let's say that for this product you have, let's just let it load. Okay, so let's say that you have, for this product, you have product reviews, the stars are going to show up in here. So that's what the review integration does. Now about Active Campaign. Thank you for letting us know about it. We reached out to them back in the day. I think it was like a year ago. We couldn't get them to work with us. I need to check their API again and see if we can make it work, but you can still export your data and import it to Active Campaign. If you head over inside the app, if you go to birthdays, this is where you can see all the birthdays you've collected, and you can export that and then just upload it to wherever you want. Also, whenever someone submits a birthday, it's going to automatically add a note in the customer page in Shopify with the customer birthday. Now, if you're using Shopify, Plus by any chance, we also created Shopify Flow where you can automate the process completely with any email provider you have. But I will look into Active Campaign again. Yeah, so this is about integrations. Guys, anything else? Please go ahead. I'm going to count to 10 and see if anyone has any questions. All right, so when you collect customer comments, it's going to be, you know what, let's just enable that for a sec so I can show you exactly how it looks like. You have another page here, says product comments, and it's going to show up here, but we don't have anything. But I'm going to show you how it looks like. Let's just set it up for a second. So with product comments, I'm just going to head over to general settings, product comments, and I'm going to enable that. Again, if you want to customize it in any way, just go ahead. And now if I refresh the thank you page, it's going to show up in here. If you have multiple products, it's going to show up beneath each one of them. So you're going to know what product was it and what the comment was. So let's say, why did you buy this product? I love flowers. One sec. And it's going to show up here in white, by the way, because this is how we set it. Probably it's better to set it up to be black or something. The comment is going to stay here. And if I refresh the page, it's just going to show the comment itself. It's not going to show the box again. All right. And if we head over back to product comments, you see now it's not showing up again. I think my internet kind of got stuck. All right, so you can see this is the order, this is the customer name, and this is the product and the product comment. Now, again, there's nothing right now. You can't embed it anyway. You can't sync it anywhere, but you can use it for whatever you want. If you guys have any special request for us to do something with it, so far we didn't get any request, we can do some more complex stuff. And another thing, by the way, we just released a new feature which add by the way, you can see also the for each widget, I apologize for my English again, you can see for each widget the amount of impressions, clicks, orders, revenue. You can see everything. So you have analytics for everything. You have control over everything. So you can see that with the product apps, right now we had 1 click, which I clicked before. So I have 25% click-through rate, but 0 conversion rate. And we also added latest activity. So you can see the latest thing that happened in your thank you page. If new orders were placed, what customer was it, and how long ago was it? Yeah. I hope you guys understand everything I'm saying and you can hear me well. Anything else, guys? Colleen, Igor, Ruth, guys from YouTube. Let's see what's going on YouTube. Nothing. All right. We'll get there. Okay. Ruth, anything else from you? Okay. So guys, I think this is it for this video. And I'm saying again, if you need help setting up, if you don't see the result you need to see, you expect to see, let us know. We are always there to help you. And the app will be profitable for people who is using it. There is no reason for the app not to be super profitable. We ourselves are merchant, and we're doing the best to make the app the best you can. If you have any suggestions for new things you want us to talk about or to create within the app, let us know. Also, if you haven't, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel or join our Facebook group. The links are in the general settings within the app. So you can join us. We have 1,800 merchants already. They're all talking to each other, speaking to each other. We also have different apps you can test. And yeah, I think I'll see you guys on the next week, and good luck. And thank you for being with us. Have a good one. Bye. Now, how do I stop this?